Welcome back. All right, so we're going to do the countdown from 560 to 551, and today I'm wearing my Ginger t-shirt. So I got this at the Baby Metal Ginger concert that they had at UBC. I had to have the t-shirt. I mean, the t-shirt's fantastic. Anyways, 560 through 551, if you care about the jersey part. I do kind of hope that the t-shirts become one of the things people are tuning in for, to see what t-shirt I'm wearing that day. And I'll see if I have 55 more to wear between now and when this countdown is done. Spoiler alert, they won't all be rock shirts, but I think I could probably have another 55 t-shirts. Absolutely could. So number 560, the Calgary Flames Heritage Classic. This one was tough to find an actual legitimate version of. There are ones I've seen on eBay where they have a bright yellow stripes. Those ones are not the legitimate article. Yep, forgot the air conditioner again. All right, so Heritage Classic. I do like this jersey. I thought it was nice when it came out, and I'm very glad that I have it. So, but it is one that when I was doing the countdown, I was like, well, but it probably belongs there. So 560. 559. Further proof that the Nashville Predators have used blue jerseys and done them well. So this is still the old logo. This is Reebok, so you got the piping. If it had really nice stripes along the bottom, and if it didn't have, well, the oddity that is the decision a lot of teams had then to use this sort of silver stripe. Anaheim, San Jose, and Nashville all use that kind of design. Honestly, if they used regular stripes on this jersey, it would be much higher on this cap, like a lot higher. Like, this would probably be the jersey I'd wear most often when I'm talking about Nashville. I do really like that secondary as well. I think that's fantastic. And it does have the choking neckline that Reebok used for a while there. So that's always fun. That's another reason I don't wear it often for jerseys. But it is $5.59. All right, $5.58. And that is Boston's B jersey. So this one I've never had a problem finding. I have, this one's a Pastrnak. The story of how I got the Pastrnak, I've already told this story many times. It cost me like $10. So, brand new as well. I'm not telling the story again, I promise. To longtime subscribers, I promise I'm not telling the story again. But I also have this jersey with my name on the back. I could probably order 5 or 6 other ones if I wanted to, because they never seem to sell out. And I think it's really because it's a basic looking kind of jersey. Like, I didn't mind it as a third for Boston. And like I said, I do have one with my name on the back for playing street hockey. But, it's in that it's okay category for me, personally. And so it's $5.58. $5.57. The Colorado Avalanche. And I have a drink of my beverage. I am so remarkably happy that Orange Crush now comes in a sugar-free variety. It's one of those things that I have missed since I went to zero sugar, because I had to. And, so I'm really glad that that's in zero sugar now. All right, Colorado, word marks. Word marks are a problem. The other thing is the colors, like the striping is kind of ugly, which is too bad, because otherwise it's a pretty nice jersey. The blue one obviously is higher up. I have the blue word mark jersey as well. But this kind of does show that it's not bad. Again, it's not a bad jersey. I know I've worn that one in videos. All right, $5.56. That brings us to the Humboldt Broncos. Humboldt Broncos jersey. This one has Hintz on the back. Brody Hintz was one of the early subscribers to this channel. And I would say early as in the first 1,000. He was very active in the comment section. And he was one of the people who passed in the Humboldt accident. He was not a member of the team, per se. But he did stats work. He was very big on the analytics. And after his passing, we had a meetup and a fundraiser for his family. And so the Humboldt jersey does have a lot of meaning for me. And that's why it has hints on the back as well. So the actual jersey design itself is nice. But like I said, it is a jersey that definitely has a lot of sentimental value to me. And I also had mods on the channel, also got one for me with my name on it, which was really touching and all of that. But I have to change the topic because we're getting into the territory where I don't want to, get tears in my eyes and all that stuff. All right, 555, and it is a Team Canada jersey. I get torn by how ugly it is and how beautiful it is at the same time. Where this is as classic a Team Canada jersey as you're about to get, and it's a lot of red, it's a lot of white. It is Canada. So when I saw this one, I think I got this one through Van City Sports. Absolutely fantastic. Maybe I'll use this for the thumbnail today. So maybe. All right, 554, and it's Carolina. It is the Reebok. It is before they brought back the flags on the bottom. I don't mind this. I honestly think that without the flags, I think it's kind of cleaner. But there is sort of a basicness to it, because I think if this red stripe, if it was black, if there was something a little bit different, and this was black in here too, might have punched it up a little bit, might have looked nicer. I do prefer their now third jersey. At least I think they still use the red one for their third jersey, correct? But this is still a nice jersey. I don't mind this one at all. This was one of the first Carolina jerseys I had. All right, 553. 553 is a Black Ice jersey. Now, it's not because it's Rangers. It's just I have a handful of Black Ice jerseys. This was the first Reebok fashion jersey where there's gray in it, there's black, and then the primary color of the team. So in this case, it'd be blue because it's Rangers, right? I think it looks really sharp. I have the Maple Leafs in this too. The Maple Leafs logo is this color. I love these. This is what I want to see Fanatics bring in, is this kind of thing where there is that fashion line where every team gets their own jersey that's a little different. It's not something the team would ever have worn. This is a Ryan Callahan. I did get this one through eBay, and Full Moon Jerseys is where I got this from. Yeah, so I think it's fantastic, personally. The Black Ice jerseys are ones that I did actually end up liking quite a bit. 552. Kalamazoo K-Wings, and Canucks colors too. So this is when they were an affiliate of the Canucks. I do like the TM right here. So the Canucks logo, and it's got TM for trademark right there. And then on the other shoulder it has Utica Comets. So this is the ECHL affiliate, Utica being the AHL affiliate, and the Canucks being the NHL affiliate. Well done. That's some good designing. And Kalamazoo is just, I do remember, I want to say Kalamazoo at one point was the AHL affiliate for the Detroit Red Wings, I believe. Right? Thus the K-Wings name. But I do remember players getting sent down to Kalamazoo when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure I remember that. So, all right, 551. Rounding out this portion of the collection is the Wolves. This is a maroon colored jersey, and once again it's got that terrifying looking logo on it, which means there's one left of the Chicago Wolves in my collection you haven't seen yet, which is the gray one. So you can see this is a starter. Up here it says starter as well, and it's a fine jersey. One thing that I will give, I will say this for the Chicago Wolves, they do not just adopt the colors of their parent club. They definitely keep things independent. Sometimes that can lead to arguments between members of Chicago Wolves management and the NHL team that they're carrying the players for. But you know what? I think the Chicago Wolves are smart to have their own branding, their own colors, and their own look. The Hershey Bears have that as well. And I think that is good, because when you think about it, NHL affiliations change. And so you might be in a position like Utica was when it went from Vancouver to being New Jersey's farm club. Now you got to change your colors and everything. I think it's fun to have your own colors. And with the Utica Comets, really, there's a bunch of different colors they could go with at some point in time for their own. And if anybody from the AHL is watching, I have all kinds of ideas for what AHL jerseys could look like and what they could do with them. I know nobody from the AHL is watching. That's just not a thing. So anyways, there you go. From 560 to 551. And yeah, pretty strong portion of the collection here for all you fine people on the internet. I am very happy with how this countdown's gone. Let me see if anybody's going to be mad with the next 10. You know what? The next 10 are going to be highly entertaining to people. Yeah, I think the next 10 are going to be highly entertaining to people. And there is no team that I feel like I'm picking on. So, because I'm looking now that I've had multiple videos where out of the 10 jerseys, I might have 2 or 3 of the same team. I am looking ahead, and that's not the case for the next one either, as we'll do 550 through 541. But there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support. It's greatly appreciated. I will talk to you again soon.